Corey, when you were coming back from your injury through the offseason and the preseason, just what was that like for you physically and mentally, trying to get back to 100% health? I mean, I know it's a very different injury than Braxton, but are there any similarities just in being a guy who's trying to, you don't want to push it too hard, but I'm sure you want to get back as soon as you can. What's that process like?
I'm sure Braxton's feeling a lot of the same emotions that I was feeling, that it's not so much, you're worried about yourself, you're worried about everybody else getting better without you. And not in terms of, you want to be the best player on the team. It's more in terms of that you don't want to be the weak link. You don't want to be that guy out there that's, oh, well, he's hurt, and I constantly get that now. But I'm sure he's feeling a lot of those emotions, saying to himself, I don't want to come back and everybody say, oh, well, Braxton's hurt, that's why, Braxton took a couple weeks off, and now that's why he looks like this, and everybody's concentrating on him being the weakness. I'm sure he's running through a lot of those emotions, so he's excited to get back. We all know he's put the work in these past 2 weeks, and we're excited to have him back.
Do you think you handled it the right way with your specific situation? Were you happy how it went with, kind of limited plays early on, or trying to figure out when to get back in preseason camp?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, Coach Mick and Doug Cowan, Bob Sweeney, they all had a great plan to get me back in the games and get me to 100%. And still building, still getting there. But regardless, the plan was a great one, and I'm satisfied with it.
With due respect to the Walter Camp winner, how different are y'all with Braxton at the helm? And you know what I mean? Obviously, there's some things that we see that are obvious, but what is different? What feels different about the team when he's running the show?
I'd say, he provides maybe a little bit more excitement. Kenny G provides a lot of excitement with his gameplay because everybody's excited to see Kenny do well. He's a great guy and great, even better player. And everybody wants, when Kenny G's out there, got a crowd going, Kenny, But with Braxton, it's his, he's got that quickness, that spark that no one else in the nation has, and you can talk about Johnny Manziel all you want. There's nobody out there quicker at the quarterback position than Braxton, and he provides that type of spark and excitement. And when I'm getting beat, and Braxton has to scramble out, he bails us all out, us five up front. So we definitely appreciate both of those quick quarterbacks back there for bailing us out all the time.
Last question. Y'all have a medley of running backs right now.
Yeah.
I just wonder, when you guys you're in a game, can you tell a difference between the 3 or 4 or 5 or whoever might be carrying the ball? Who do you see right now who's running the football, who you like, who you think has a little something going for them? And how do you think those guys are handling the fact they've got there's a bunch of guys who want the ball?
Yeah. You can definitely tell the difference when, I'd say the only time you can tell is when you're on a linebacker and they run into you. Because with Carlos or Rod, you get, but with Jordan, he kind of spins off you. He's a quicker guy. But I'm just kidding. But regardless,
No, you're not.
They're all really, really, really good. Like, they're not just, we don't have like a bunch of backs that are competing for the starting job. We have a bunch of backs that would start anywhere else in the country. And if you look at them, all of them are just physical freaks in their own regard. I mean, Carlos and Rod are huge in terms of being a running back. And Jordan's a quick guy. He's a quick little muscular running back that you see in the NFL now. And you really can't tell. There's not like, oh, we only gained 4 yards on this play. It must have been Rod in or something. It's every one of them is just moving the ball constantly, and it's exciting. It's awesome to have that many running backs. Obviously, you can never have enough, but I don't think any of them. The greatest part about that room is that I don't think any of them are like, man, I should be getting more carries. I think they're all like, they realize. I was talking to Rod the other day. He was like, I realized that I got 3 or 4 other guys here that could start anywhere else in the country. Like what am I going to go up to Coach Drayton and say I want more carries? So I think there's definitely a respect amongst all of them in that room, and it's exciting to have that.
Corey, thank you very much.
Thanks.